tell me a little bit about chemistry for the purposes of healing. So let's say I've got, I don't know, maybe a gut issue or a liver cirrhosis or things like that, right? There must be things that we can do to reverse that. Am I right?
Yeah, and the gut and liver are two completely different organs that have different interventions, other than like the basic overall don't have nutrition deficiencies and all that. But for the digestive system, for example, again, we're living in a synthetic environment. We're eating foods that are not natural. Even if you think you're eating a fruit or a vegetable, it's been so genetically modified, and the soil that it grows in, and just so many different factors affect the quality of this food. So you're eating all these foods that are causing all kinds of digestive issues, which is very common. In fact, most people, the majority of people, have digestive problems. They just aren't even aware of it. They have inflammation because, and the problems are later, they're going to manifest. They're going to have a problem when they're older, like serious problems, but they don't know that the problems are starting right now because of the foods that they're eating and the things they're not taking. So people have leaky gut, which which destroys the entire body, because if your digestive system isn't functioning properly, then the things that you eat that shouldn't go into your bloodstream go into your bloodstream, and the things that you want to absorb into your bloodstream aren't getting absorbed. Right. Like, this is just a fundamental pillar of health. So repairing the gut also, it happens much easier, much faster by using synthetic compounds. Well, synthetic or taking natural compounds in dosages that are not natural. For example, I had a gluten sensitivity. Maybe you could say borderline celiac disease, which you eat gluten and just destroys your digestive system. You have an immune response, it results in leaky gut and all these problems. And I finally fixed it by taking BPC 157, body protective compound 157. Or if I do eat gluten, then I take an enzyme that helps break down the gluten in my gut. But even eating that gluten caused an association. My body thinks, oh, gluten's going to harm us, and then I get an allergic reaction when I eat the gluten. But I can't stay away from gluten. See, I want to eat cookies, I want to eat cake. So what do? I take enzymes to help digest and break it down, and the residual damage that does happen from it. Then I take BPC 157. I take licorice. Deglycerinized licorice, which will help restore the mucus layer in the intestines, which heals it and recovers it, and general anti-inflammatory supplements like fish oil, for example. And if most people should probably be taking these same supplements, and especially avoiding the foods that are triggering these allergic responses and problems in the gut that they aren't aware of.
Yeah, inflammation is a huge part of the problem.